What's up, everybody? It's that time of year. I was gonna do a live stream, but it's too early, and I doubt this video is gonna be an hour long. So, let's talk about it, man. Aaron Greenberg, Mikey Barr have people upset. Now, you would think that Aaron Greenberg and Mikey Barr have done something unethical. You would think that Aaron Greenberg and Mikey Barr was involved in some sort of scandal. People are at their necks. People are at their necks on the same level of like this Logan Paul madness. Are at their necks. You want to know why? Because they decided to tweet about Xbox One X selling features. And those selling features just happen to be an advantage over a competitive product, the PlayStation 4 Pro. So, first it was Mikey Barr who tweeted about, I believe he was the first one, he retweeted a screenshot that had resolution comparisons for the Xbox One X and the PlayStation 4 Pro, and man, this shit got people upset. Aaron Greenberg also tweeted about it, which you can see here. Yep. It says, this list sums up what I love about the Xbox One X. X gonna give it to you, you know? And I think the image was made by Spartan Blim. For us, so we can take a closer look at that screenshot, and man, people hated this shit. This is the list. This is a resolution. It shows the resolution of the PS4 Pro and the resolution of the Xbox One X, and then between the actual resolution boosts in between, and this is upsetting people. Like, people are saying they're participating in fanboyish. They're participating in fanboy wars. They're spreading this propaganda, and then people are getting salty, so they'll tweet Aaron Greenberg and Mikey Barr. Well, you ain't got games. You ain't got. They'll tweet Aaron Greenberg pictures, a screenshot of VG fucking charts, as if Aaron Greenberg don't have the real number of Xbox One sold. I'm like, these people are fucking insane, but they get away with this shit. And you know what set people off? This set people off. Oh yeah, this tweet set people off. Aaron Greenberg retweeted Jazz's Corden. He writes for Windows Central. His tweet: Xbox One X outputs higher resolution game visuals than PS4 Pro. There's nothing fanboyish about stating facts. And the Aaron Greenberg quote retweets that tweet with 6 is greater than 4, and this is setting people off. Setting people the fuck off. Automatic trigger. And the thing that I find is funny now, I'm not gonna sit there and cut out in all the images and shit the screenshot of what Yoshida said and how people were begging Yoshida to teach them about the difference between 1080p and 720p. Automatic dig at the Xbox One. People, as if that didn't get a whole lot of retweets and shares. And how about when Yoshida and Mark Cerny was selling you guys the idea that 1080p makes you a better gamer? Nobody was barking at them. Remember when what's that dude from PlayStation? He was like, expect to hear a lot from PlayStation 1080p 60. Remember that? And people would share resolution charts like for years on Twitter, Facebook groups, feeds. For years. So they would take those screenshots and they'll have those zoomed up screenshots from Digital Foundry. I remember my favorite one is the Battlefield one. They had for Battlefield 4, for Call of Duty. They had them. It was a big freaking deal. But now the roles are reversed and nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to see it. They're just like, well, we already knew that. Oh, why are you telling? Well, what about the games? What about the games? It's always been about the games. But people acting like just because they're sharing those charts, the Xbox One X has to display. What is the Xbox One X displaying at 4K? Games. That's what are we talking about. So people are getting so upset, they would just go, they start saying all sorts of shit to like Aaron Greenberg and Mike Ibarra, and just talking shit and talking about Horizon Zero Dawn and The Last of Us, because The Last of Us is, only came out fucking 6 years ago. But they spew the same bullshit. Oh, the weakest console is the most selling with the Switch. Now they all become Switch fans and shit like that. And people are getting upset. But I was like, where was the same rhetoric a few years ago? Only a few short years ago. It is crazy. 2017 is probably the first year of this generation where PlayStation completely outclasses Xbox in as far as first party offerings or exclusive offerings in games, right? You would think we've been living, the Xbox users have been in a complete fucking drought since the Xbox One. The way these people talk, you would think we've been in a drought since the console came out. People forget, last year, nobody had shit to say in 2016. Nobody had shit to say in 2015 or 2014. Hell, only thing people had shit to say from 2013 to 2015 and shit, before they finally decided that we're going to lay off resolution because the games are starting to look better, were the resolution. 2013, Xbox One had a much better launch lineup than the PlayStation 4. 2015, they both had their 2014, they both had some hits here and there, some games and whatnot. 2015, they started to bring out this, but the games on the Xbox side, to me, were personally more attractive. It wasn't really until 2017 where it's like, They got some the PlayStation got some bangers. If you bought a PlayStation for the first time in 2017, you are blessed. Cause that was the best time to buy one. So but the thing is, it's funny that people want to forget all this shit ever happened. They think, they're just being saucy, or they just said, no. It's okay. Why aren't Mike Ibarra and Aaron Greenberg allowed to share information about their console that shows what their console can do over the other? Shit, you guys don't yell at Sprint for touting they're better than Verizon. You guys don't don't get mad at freaking Samsung for completely calling out Apple's iPhone in their commercial, but you guys want to cry wolf and be all bitter and bitchy about dudes sharing resolution photos. You don't think that's a little bit childish? It's not that big of a deal. All you care about is games and having fun, right? So if you really care about that, why would any of this bother you? Why? You had people coming out for the woodworks with just verbal assault because they're so hurt. Telling resolution, all this stuff. When something is better than something, especially if there's another product that's better than your preferred product at something, there's some emotional tie for it. If it causes you to react a certain way, and I'm the king of react, and I react to shit all the time, especially when people bring bullshit to me, but nobody wants to hear it when it's reverse, and it's something that you guys got to get over. The Xbox One X, the most powerful console, is better than a PlayStation 4 Pro. Who has the better games? That is up to debate. I won't argue who has the most. You can always argue who has the better. That's fine. I'm not one of those idiots that pretend that only games that matter are the ones that are only available on this box. Because if it did, nobody would have shit to play. Nobody. So, ease the salt. You know what I mean? Ease the salt. You guys are getting upset for no reason. It's the truth. And you guys can run with this whole game narrative for however long. But the crazy thing about the games narrative, when you look back from September through December, Xbox pushed more games than PlayStation for that span of time. During the year that Xbox had no games. Just saying. And when you think about actual first party games, I want to say Xbox and PlayStation probably pushed the same exact amount. PlayStation had a lot of third party exclusives this year. Games that could have easily been multi-plats, but for some reason or another, it wasn't. Only platform that had the most exclusive this year, technically, I want to say it was probably the Switch. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Or they had the overall better in terms of grades. You know, people keep talking about PlayStation exclusives and how they're every game, like everything PlayStation does is like great and godly. But when it comes to games, they can really only refer to one game of all those exclusives that were truly successful, and that was Horizon Zero Dawn. That's the only game of all the other shit that they have. They act like PlayStation dropped like 30 exclusive to Xbox 1 or 2, you know. But I digress. That's that's for another conversation, another video. I know this video is probably gonna get some dislikes because it's what happens when fanboys get mad and they can't deal with it. This list right here. Shout out to the person that fucking made it. But this list right here pissed a lot of people off. These numbers pissed a lot of people off. These numbers, they don't know what these fucking numbers mean, but it pissed a lot of people off. You're not allowed to share that. You're an executive. You're not allowed to share that. You're supposed to be better than that. You're above that. You can't do this. Only my idiot ass can do this. Yeah, but if this same shit from 2013, 2014, just reverse. That's all. Just reverse. Just fucking reversed. And I want to cover one more thing before I go. On Twitter, please, where can I share this? Hold on, my daughter's about to interrupt me. Hold on. Stop it. All right. My bad. I'm back. On Twitter, I remember tweeting about this. I said 1440p to a 4K screen is just like 720p to a 1080p screen. Everybody gave me hell. Everybody gave me shit. They laughed. They made fun of me. They said, you're wrong. You don't know nothing about resolution. It's a big difference. Even though I wasn't saying 720p and 1440p are equivalent to each other. No. 720p to a 1080p screen is equivalent to 1440p to a 4K screen. And just 2 weeks later, Digital Foundry says the same shit. Nobody's giving them shit. They said that they completely validate my senseless tweet. Should I say more? Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. You guys have a wonderful 2018, and please hit the like or dislike depending on which side of the fence you're sitting on. I'm out of here. Peace.